Hey guys, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Today is a special day. Today, the 4th of January, we moved into this house. So it's my house anniversary. Anyway, I'm here for that, just to tell you a story about this house. And just say, hi guys, it's been 2 months since my last video. I've been busy, man. I've been busy. I'll let you know what I've been up to. But first, let's talk about this house. So, we moved into this house 4th of Jan, 2021. My sister and I were the first one to come. We were just cleaning. We went to the mall. We took an Uber. It's literally a 10-minute walk away. But we didn't know that, okay? We didn't know that. So we took an Uber. We bought like mop, cleaning stuff, what's the cleaning detergents or whatever. Anyway, I did my nails, so I'm talking my hands. I get distracted. So we came back home. What else? I think I bought KFC. I think we bought KFC, yeah, because KFC was close by. So we came back, cleaned, and had some KFC. Ooh, guys, I have to say, I put me in the kitchen. You know how feminists are like, we are equal. No, put me in the kitchen. And then hire someone else to clean. Dear husband, FYI. But anyway, back to the story. My sister cleaned the rooms basically. It's a 3-bedroom house. One beautiful, huge bathroom. It is huge for someone who lived in a shack for over 10 years. It is huge. But honestly, it is huge. We're taking on a tour, but we have company, so I don't want to do that. So I basically cleaned the cupboards with the cleaning stuff, wiped it off, swept, mopped, did the windows, the kitchen and the lounge basically. My sister swept, mopped, dusted. So much, there still is so much dust in this area, in this house. Bear in mind, we didn't have curtains. We came with just a few things. My mom and brother were gonna move with the rest of the stuff the following day, which is the 5th of Jan. So we slept with the windows. They had nothing on. I don't think we even had enough clothes to hang on the windows. So midnight or 1 a.m. when I woke up, there was a cat walking. I'm like, no, 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 may I not be seeing strange things right now. But yeah, I trust in the Lord. If anything was meant to happen, it was gonna happen. If it's nothing was meant to happen, it wasn't gonna happen. We are protected. We are His own. Therefore, don't stress about it. And then the following day, I think we cleaned up a little bit, and then in the morning, like in the AMs, like 9 a.m., I think 8 a.m., we hired a truck and things started coming through, putting things in their respective places, like mom's room. I share a room with my sister, hence the 2 beds. Don't judge my bedding. My bedding is over here. I need to change. I was gonna change it this morning, but decided to wash first, be cute and all that. Then I'll do the dirty lifting. I share a room with my sister, and then there's my mom's room and my brother's room. I haven't moved out yet because I'm fixing my finances. So anyway, talk about finances when I do that whole video. I want to keep it short. Kiss. Okay. Anyway, so my mother and brother came through with clothes, put them in their respective places, clothes, furniture, anything that we had. Lucky for us, we didn't start from scratch. We don't use the plates that we used to use because my mom is a domestic worker and her lovely employees gave her these things, like, not when we were moving. They didn't give her anything when we were moving. But for Christmas, they'd give her like a set of plates, or they will give her curtains, lace fronts. Lace fronts, eh? Wow. Anyway, so we didn't start from scratch when we moved here. We had plates, cutlery, pots, all of that. We were just omega. We were just omega, and they had places to live in. So, and then I decided I'm tired of cleaning, so let me just go to the kitchen and cook. By the time they're done, they have food. I know they be on my case by saying, you're not out cleaning, but you're eating, but you're full, but you're warm and fuzzy. So I made chicken tetrazzini for the first time. I think that dish will always remind me of that day because we sat on the floor and we ate. We did have couches, but I don't know why we sat on the floor. So how can I afford a house? My sister and I started looking for a house in 2018. We couldn't find one. She liked some. I didn't. My mom didn't. My sister's a very nice person, so she wouldn't say, if you, I'm getting this. No. She wanted mom to like the house. My mom never thought of living in Kailish. We live in Kailish. She thought we're gonna move from the shack into the suburbs, into the burbs. And I was like, baby steps, girl. Baby steps. How my banking account is set up, I have a savings in the check. If you know that joke, please like this video. Please like. Anyway, and then my sister got married. We put this on a hold, and I'm like, and my employer made me permanent in. She told me that she's going to make me permanent in April because I was still on an internship, and then when September came, she made me permanent, but the salary wasn't permanenting. You understand me? Anyway, I was permanent end of 2019, beginning of 2020. COVID happened. I lived with my married sister from I think March or April till June. I got so fat. I gained so much weight. I was exercising and I was fasting half days for like a whole entire month. But when I finished my fast, my sister hands me huge, fluffy pancakes, two or three of them. And I couldn't finish three. I think I would eat the two. And then dinner was like extravagant, like caramelized onion. It was like beef or steak or and I have stretch marks to prove it. And I'm honest. So July, I moved back home. My mom didn't recognize me. She loved my chubby face. She doesn't want me skinny. Um, but I think working from home, I would sit on my bed and have a pillow behind me and work for 8 hours. No, let's say 5 hours. And then lunchtime, I'll take my laptop to the lounge and put it on top of this thing and work while standing. That would be much better for my posture and my back. And I think this got to me. I think this got to me because by end of July, I was feeling, I felt like I was suffocating. And I wanted to go on a hike. And I would ask my brother to go on a hike. He said no. Ask my sister. She said no. And understand this. When my siblings say no, they mean it. They're not joking. They're not. No, they're not going to change their mind. But I was such in an emotional state that I got sad. I got so sad, and I don't know what I said, but it was hurtful to my sister. And she was like, I was going to go with you. I was going to surprise you and waking up in the morning. And I was like, what time are you going to wake me up? She's like, 7 o'clock. I'm like, 7 o'clock, I'm supposed to start hiking, not just wake up. And she was so pissed. She was so wild because I was emotional and she was like, I was gonna help you out, but you're acting this way and I'm not agreeing with this way. But anyway, we went on the hike. We wanted to go up Lion's Head, but it was closed. So we just walked to Signal Hill. And that day the Lord just reminded me of Matthew 6:33. And I was like, I didn't know how much I needed to be outside to breathe in fresh air. And plus I only realized then that I'm fat because walk it because from the Lion's Head entrance to Signal Hill it's just straight, baby. There's no incline, but I was feeling it. But that day really helped me, and I felt like, okay, I've never felt this way. I was never an emotional person. I always held it all together, but the older I'm getting, I'm 27. Yeah, yeah, it's getting. And I'm embracing it, sitting through it, navigating through it and finding out what was the cause. Can I fix it? Can I not fix it? If I can't fix it, then I'll apologize to my family because then I'm and I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. Yeah. So that day I realized I want to move. I want to get out of here. There was a girl from my previous company that was moving to Joburg because he got a job. She got a job, and I was thinking of renting that granny flat she was in because it was less than 3,000 rand, I think. But then I thought, hi man, how can I leave my family in this junk? Then I thought, let me look at houses. So I'm gonna look at houses where I can pay like less than 5,000 rand a month, so that I can still go out for my nails, buy myself stuff to my nails, right? I don't know how many, I think we viewed 2 houses or 3, but it was less than 5. This one was the last one. And when I came here, I was like, ugh. I wanna explain. Like here does a colored, like it's all covered up. That's how this house is. And I'm like, and gamazingi, it's not pretty. But then when I walked inside the kitchen, I'm like, oh, a kitchen that has built in me. It was the me. What me? It was the kitchen and the bath. Those are the major things. If those are taken care of, if the piping is it? No, it's not piping. Plumbing. If the plumbing is good, built-in cupboards. If there's space, if it's clean enough, it'll be livable for at least 3 years. Then don't go for it. The kitchen looked beautiful. The lounge is nice and it's a nice size. The bathroom was like tiled. There's the bathtub. There's a toilet seat, but there's no sink. And then it's a 3-bedroom. My brother's bedroom is like, it's small. My mom's bedroom is like, it's okay. It's okay. I would live there. I'd be fine with that size bedroom. Even if I moved out, that would be my benchmark. But I think my brother's bedroom should be my benchmark. And then this room that my sister and I are sharing is nice, and it's nice and big. And we have light. My mom and brother doesn't have light because the yard is covered. That side of the house is like the storeroom section. I thought this video was gonna be short. And when I got home, I'm like, I can afford this house at the selling price that it was. But I don't like how it looks. Plus the area is like, oh. And my mom was like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. And the agent was like, how did you like the house? I'm like, I'll think about it. Thought about it. I think I viewed it again in August. Yes, I viewed it again in August or September. No, I asked for a second viewing because I saw that I got 10 years. So I came with my sister. My sister was like, you're mad. Get it if you want to. There's a lot of things that are done. Like, we don't have to worry about the plumbing, electricity. It's the little things. Like, I want to make it cute. For example, these walls are painted. They didn't look like this. They looked yellow, orange, in between there. And I was like, And then I showed my older sister the pictures, I think. And she's like, if you wanted to get it, don't hesitate. Because growing up, I thought I would buy like a nice house. Made an offer, so they went help me through the process. Oh, just that company I use was very nice. Yeah, and then they sent through the people to check the electricity, to check the plumbing, to check the structure of the house, the roof, if there's insects or pests or whatever. They checked everything. I loved it so much. And you were being updated. The lawyers, VTC, they kept on updating me that has been done, this has been done, this has been done. It's a start. It's a beginning. And for a 24-year-old, it's a great start, right? I had my 25th birthday, and then everything was the property was transferred into my name it was before Christmas. And I was at work when I got this message. I went to the bathroom, locked the door, and I worshipped. And I've never cried, but then when I was worshiping, the Lord reminded me that I am always with you. I know the plans I have for you. I also listened to your plan. And he reminded me that when I was 16 years old, I told myself that I'm going to buy my mom a house. And the reason for that was I saw the situation at home, and my father wasn't fathering. My father wasn't husbanding. So in my little brain, I told myself that I'm going to take care of my mom. And I did. I can go get married now. I can go live my life. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. So this video is long enough. Thank you for watching.